This is Lincoln Park Rules. I'm going to make a video on how to make a lag switch for Xbox 360, PS3, something like that. What you're going to need is a screwdriver, a blade again, scissors, another screwdriver in case my one doesn't work, light switch, any light switch. You could have a button one with the 2 buttons, or you can have a switch. The switches are cheaper. This one's only like 89 cents from Lowe's. Tape, not tape, electrical tape. You have to have electrical tape, scotch tape, something like that will not work. And Cat 5 cable. You can tell this is Cat, if you don't know what Cat 5 cable is, it's your network cable. See, and if you want to show you an example, it's the thing that connects to your computer, not a phone cable. This is what connects to my computer. So, you're going to want a cable for that. You don't want a cable for like phone. You want actually a network cable. First thing you're gonna want to do is cut off this yellow rubber, or not rubber. It's like something. I don't know exactly what it is. Oh, you're gonna want something else too. You're gonna want a lighter. The lighter is optional. You can go around the lighter. Just lighter. You'd want one of those too. So you'd have to cut off this white part, or the yellow part. I feel stupid now because I called it white. I already did that since I have to hold my camera with one hand and I don't have 3 hands. So I already did that on another part. So I recommend that you watch the whole video first, so that way you don't mess up and accidentally do something. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut the orange wire. So as you can see, this orange and white wire are kind of interlocked. So you're going to want to cut the orange wire only. Do not cut the white wire. And I think I did it. Oh, I didn't do it. Yeah, I did it. Like I said though, I only have one hand because I'm holding my other hand with my camera, so that's why I can't do it as well. And then you're going to want to unravel it from the others. And you're only going to really mess with the orange wire. You're not even going to mess with any of the other wires. I've made one before. This is my old one. As you can see, I kind of taped up all the other wires except for the orange one. I just taped it up right here so it's not all flying around and stuff. But I'd recommend that you do that with this too. Just tape up all this stuff with electrical tape, and then leave the orange wires exposed. Next, what you want to do is strip these. You can use a wire stripper, or you can just use your nails if you have sharp nails. I don't really have sharp nails. That's why I said get the lighter. You can burn off the plastic. Just don't burn it for too long, or else you're going to burn the copper inside. So hold on, let me find some way. Like I said, I kinda only have 2 hands, so I have to put down the camera. But I'll show you what it looks like after. You just want to burn the wire, just burn the plastic. Don't burn the wire. Or else, because if you do, you'll burn the copper and then you'll have to cut off that part of the wire, which will mess it up. Wire strippers are easier. I just don't have them. I don't have any right now. But they are easier if you know how to use them. Alright. So whichever way you get off the wire, doesn't matter. It's going to want to look like this. You're going to want to make it look like this, where there's just the metal by itself. There's no plastic. As you can see, I already burn off. You can see the dark spot. I burned off the plastic. Now, let me burn it again and make sure all the plastic's out. You just want to burn it, like, fast. Because if you burn it for too long, you will burn the metal. See, you can kind of see the dark spot at the tip of the metal. That means I've kind of burnt it. But you don't want to burn it too much, or else it'll turn in like ashes and it'll just crumble off. I'm not going to do it to this side, because like I said, I only have one hand to work with. So I'm just going to go back to the one that I've already done. Hold on, let me take off this tape that I was using to hold down the wire. So whichever way you want to do it, you're just going to want to do that to both ends, and leave maybe about an inch of space, an inch of the copper wire exposed. So that way you're going to be able to work with. You're going to want to leave maybe about an inch. Alright. Here we go. You can see there's about an inch here and about an inch here. That's how much you're going to want. Next, what you're going to do is get your light switch. Now on your light switch, there should be two little connectors right here. The wires are going to wrap around one side. The other wire's going to wrap around the other side. And that's going to create a connection. And then you're going to be able to turn on the connection and turn it off, just like a real light switch. Alright, so the way you're going to do that though is, oops, my thing doesn't work, my screwdriver. Let me get my other one that I said I was going to get earlier, that I brought an extra for. It should work. If it doesn't, I'm going to be pissed. Okay, it works. Alright. See, so what you're going to want to do is kind of tighten it up a little bit to where you're still able to put in the wire, but don't tighten it all the way. See how it's just tight enough to where I can, well, it's a little bit too tight. There. It's just enough where I can put in the wire. And then you're going to put in the actual wire. You're going to want to kind of wrap it around. Well, you don't really need to, but I just like to do that. Which, I'm not going to do that here though, because I only have one hand. And then tighten it. Wow, it's hard to do with one hand. Hold on. I'm just going to tighten it off the camera. Sorry, I really want to do it where you guys can actually see it tighten. But I only have one hand, I don't have anyone else helping. See, I just tightened the wire around it. Now it's snug. Do not pull on it like I just did. Don't do that. I'm just doing that to make sure it's snug. And then you're going to want to do the same to this side. Just do it where you can just barely put it in. And then put it in. And we'll do that again off camera. Sorry again. Let me tighten it up. And this is what it's going to look like. The way it'd work is you'd put one end into your modem or wherever your internet's coming from, and the other end into your Xbox. It has to be connected through cord. It cannot be connected through Wi-Fi, because you have to have this cord. And what it does is the orange wire is for the incoming connection, I believe. So you're gonna, when you use that, you're gonna turn it off really quick. If you turn it off for too long, it'll kick you offline. You're just gonna want to turn it off, and then what it does is it'll cut your incoming connection where everyone in the whole game seems frozen to you. And then you can run up behind them, and then turn it back on, and then shoot them. Or you can shoot them and then turn it back on. And since you're gonna be frozen to them, and they're gonna be frozen to you, they won't be able to kill you, but you will be able to kill them. I don't know how that works, but it just does. I've used it before. You don't want to use it like 24/7, the lag switch, because you will get banned off of Xbox. So, and you don't want to use it for maybe about 10 seconds at a time, because you will get kicked offline. Yeah. And then the electrical tape is, you tape up this area, right around here. So that way there's no wire exposed, like there is now. I just can't do it right now. You're going to want to tape that up right there. Just tape it up like I did to this. And kind of make it look good. And what else? Yeah, and that's about all. I know I want to do it. I want to make it longer, and I want to show you, but I couldn't. But please rate and subscribe. I'm gonna do more how-to videos on Xbox Live or whatever, how-to on whatever. Please rate, like, and subscribe. Thank you. See you later.